And welcome back. This is 100 Baby episode 120. I'm so excited. No, I'm not excited. Well, I mean, I am excited that we're at episode 120 because that's like so wild. But today, when I'm recording this, is the day I released the Generation 3 poll. And I was not expecting this much support and like... And as someone did point out, the channel has grown a lot, so the poll is definitely a lot more interesting than last time because I'm going to be honest with you, this is the most popular series on the channel. Most of you guys seem to love it, so that's great. I appreciate that, and I appreciate you being here. If you're new, you probably don't know what I'm talking about. We're so rich! Yes! That's what I'm talking about! We've made $1 million in this save. Who said having babies isn't profitable? Zoe's killing it. She's boom. So's Alice, but I mean the money tree helps. But wowie, that's pretty wild. Oh my goodness. But no, you guys are really killing it. Like you're doing an amazing job at like. Do I have free will off? I'm pretty sure I was pretty angry with my children last time. I do, and I was. That's okay. Look, I tried my best, but they're not doing anything because the game's paused. Good choice. Off to a great start. But that's okay. But no. So I wasn't expecting as many responses as we got. The minimum amount of responses I was expecting. We had reached within the first, 3 hours of the poll going live, and I'm like, whoa, okay, this poll's going to be open for, another few months, and admittedly, I'll probably get most of the responses within the first 24 hours, but I was like, oh, dang, that's crazy. But, that's kind of really exciting for me. I think it's exciting, and I appreciate you all, and so thank you. But if you're new here... there's a link in a description, in this description, but also on my Twitter. It's the pinned tweet if you're watching when this video is airing. And so pretty much what's going on is, so for our Generation 1, the lovely Alice here, you can see her here. She's amazing. She's still alive. She's a vampire. We'll turn Zoe into a vampire soon as well. But has had 25 children. And the lovely Zoe here has... almost had 25 children as well. We've had, what are you? You're 38, which means you're 39, 40, 41, 42, which means we're at 42 babies. And so, at 50, we'll be switching. Like the 50th baby will be our next heir. So, we're doing a poll. So you guys can vote on, what we do with our $1 million. Are we going to keep it all? Are we going to get rid of it? Who knows? That's for you guys to decide. What traits are we going to have? Gonna let you decide. Because it's randomized, I figure it was kind of fair that you guys got to vote on it anyways. So it's because our traits are meant to be randomized, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. That was my sense. I don't know. That was my logic. And I think it's kind of fun to vote. And you also get to vote on the favorite colors. I see you people voting for orange. I see you. When I admit, while our house was very orange, do you remember our solar color build challenge? I promise you, if orange wins, our orange house will be much more tasteful than orange's house. But I would actually kind of like it if orange won. I think that would be kind of funny. I'd be quite happy if any of the colors won. I really don't mind. But yeah, I really just wanted to say thank you for all the support and just amazing feedback I've received. Some of you guys have wrote, adorable comments and, feedback. And it's melting my heart. I'm sitting at my desk at work getting these notifications because I said, please email me when I get new responses. And I'm sitting at work reading them. I'm like, these are so sweet. And, everyone's like, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. It's so nice. And they're like, okay, yeah, typical Katie, just crying at her desk as usual. No, I didn't actually cry. But some of you guys were really nice. And so I really appreciated that. There was some really lovely words and stuff. And I just appreciate all the support. And it's it's still mind-boggling that you guys are here after 120 episodes and listen to me ramble twice a week at least, because most of you would do watch this twice a week, I'm assuming, because I hear from you most twice a week. But yeah, so just, I don't know. Thank you. And if you haven't voted already, please go vote. It's really easy. You don't have to give me any of your personal information. And if you've never used Google Forms before, I do have a video showing you just how easy it is. And you just got to click on it. And I know I'm promoting it, but it's just really fresh in my mind. And like, you know, it's just, I feel the love, guys. I really do. I feel the love. And I really don't want to look after my toddlers today, if I'm being honest. I want to get pregnant. So is there any boys down here that will just sleep with me? Is there? Zoe can do better than that. We're going to pass on that. Can she do better than this? I mean, obviously, she can get anyone she wants, but... yeah, maybe secure your computers. I'm not going to stop my kids from hacking them. We actually had a student, because I work at a college, we actually had a student who tried to hack into our virtual machine, because we teach IT courses, and he tried to hack into the virtual machine, like the server that we host them on, and so that was kind of intense. I was like, dang, which is kind of wild. I don't know what that happened with that. I'm like, I'm just the admin. That's not very great. You guys sort that out. Not my problem. No, really, it's not my problem. So I'm like, I really don't care. I've got work to do, guys. See you later. But it was like, dang, that's wild. So also, if you want to send some baby daddies, one, you can send a couple in now. Zoe. They're not very cute ones out and about. Was I meant to put boys down? I'm sure I was, but ugh, man. Do we know anyone that's like would just pass to get us pregnant? I mean, he's okay. I don't think we've had babies. Well, one with Caleb, but two with all of the lovely boys Riley made for us. So we might just neglect our children and go out. I think that's really the best option, is we neglect the children. Yeah, they live here, I believe. Yeah, we haven't had... Oh, good. Good. We haven't had babies with the one in the blue shirt, I believe. Dalton. No, I don't think we've had babies with Dalton. So let's go meet Dalton. I'm hoping we haven't had babies with him. I don't recognize his face. And normally our children kind of look a little bit like the baby daddies, because I try to make sure the baby mamas have like a fairly neutral face, because if you give them really strong features, this was probably more so in The Sims 3, they tend to like take on features from both of them. I think I mentioned it a lot in my first series, but say you've got a sim with a really high nose and high lips, but then they have a baby with sims that have really low noses and low lips. And so say you get the lips of the one with the low lips and the nose of the ones with the really high nose, you get a really like disproportional baby. Which, I mean, it's not bad, but it's like you get a very unnatural looking child, which is, I mean, it happens, but I usually fix it. But it's like, yeah, I mean, like, you know, so I try to make sure the baby mamas have fairly neutral features. That's kind of like a thing I try to do. Who is this guy? He looks like he could be related to us, if I'm being honest. He looks like kind of like Eric or Derek. But I thought you said my boy was home. This is Eric, and this is Gerald, and we've had babies with Eric and Gerald. Where is my new friend? Where is he? Oh, friend. I forget your name already, but please, where are you? I don't need to know your name. I just need your babies, okay? I don't see him around the place. People in the comments, he's right there. Open your eyes. I'm sorry. No one's ever mean to me, which is great. I really appreciate it. I don't know how I'd feel if people were mean to me. I'd probably cry, so please don't do that. I take things very personally. No, I think I'd be okay. I'm okay with constructive feedback. If you want to give me constructive feedback, that's okay. But if you're going to be mean, I'm just going to delete it because I don't tolerate rudeness. I'm not a high schooler. I don't need to. I don't need bullying, okay? He's kind of cute. I like Purple Guy. We'll just put him in our club for now, Mr. Purple Man. But where's our friend? I mean, he doesn't look great, but maybe we should have him a purple baby. How do you feel? Zoe's favorite color is purple. So, like, I mean, I'm not against... Oh, is this him here? Ricky Bays. That's a cool name. Are you a bay, Ricky? I mean, you're not bad. Have we had a baby? James. We haven't had a baby with James. Let's make James. He looks cute. I think this is one of the Sims Riley made me. I think it might be. Yeah, I think he's married to Grace. Yeah, he is. I remember. Because Grace Howard. See, I remember his wife name. We've never run into him. Oh, good. We found someone. We found someone. We didn't find the one we were looking for, but we found a cute boy. Also, my game's stuttering from all the people we know. It's okay. Don't worry about it, game. We know lots of... Oh, my goodness. Look how much friends we are. Oh, he's an elder. I apologize, Riley, if I kill your sim. But if we have to woohoo him a couple times, we're going to. And he may die. So I apologize in advance. He's lived a good life. But sometimes you just gotta do it. Also, he looks good for an elder. Like, he's dyeing his hair. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I mean, not the grey hair, really, is a sign of age. I know it's, like, often associated with a sign of age, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I've been getting grey hairs since I was, like, 10. So, my mum was totally grey by the time she was 27, I believe. And I'm turning 25 in June, so... I've got quite a few grey hairs. I'm going to be honest with you. Like, I really do. Like, let me just look at my hair mirror. Yeah. I'm going to be a silver fox. Is that what they call them? I don't know. But look, I've got grey hair. I'm not ashamed. It's just who I am. And, you know, that's okay. I try to talk about these things because I feel like, I don't know, if you're maybe someone who also gets grey hair young and, like, you're in high school and maybe you get bullied about it, or maybe you're self-conscious about it, maybe it's good for you to hear that someone you watch on YouTube also has grey hairs. And so I try to talk about these things because I want to normalize body stereotypes and stuff. So it's like, yeah, okay, maybe you shouldn't get grey hair when you're 10, but sometimes you do, and, you know, that's okay. Like, it happens to the best of us. Like, you know, that Australian gal from who plays a lot of Sims, you know, she has grey hair, so maybe it's okay for me to have grey hair too. So I've got grey hair. I've never dyed my hair either, so, you know, that's a thing. But you know, I like to try to normalize it. We try to break through barriers and stuff and all these kind of things, because, like, I don't know, if it's not talked about and it's not, like, I don't know, normalized, I feel like it's still gonna be like, ooh, that's weird, you can't have that. Like, you know, girls having hairy legs. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think I've shaved all 2019. No, maybe once, but no. But, you know, that's whatever, right? I'm talking about my armpits too, by the way, not just my legs. No, I'm joking. I usually shave my armpits a bit more than that, but they are getting pretty bad at the moment, if I'm being honest with you guys. Like, I'm sorry, too much information, but they're pretty bad at the moment. Alice is cheering for me. She's like, heck yeah, girl, get it. She's like, do you even know his name? I'm pretty sure he's married. Get it, girl. So hopefully we can get these two moved out by the time we have babies, because then we have a chance to have more than one. So I'm going to proceed with the fact we probably will have them moved out, because I think they're B grades and will age up today. Actually, I think we're going to get all of these babes aged up today. So ignore it. That's fine. What about you guys? Are you guys... yeah, maybe tomorrow. They're doing okay. Yeah, the level 3 movement. No, the imagination isn't great. Well, his isn't. So we might have him play a couple more times with the dolls. I mean, not now, because it's not letting me click on it, but that's okay. Soon. Mum, I'm kind of busy right now. Kind of getting pregnant, making you some more grandbabies. Oh my goodness, Zoe's like the opposite of usual, like 20-year-old like people. They'll be like, so when are you getting married? When are you gonna have a baby? But Zoe's like, here you go. Here's 25 kids, Mum. You're welcome. Take pregnancy test. Oh yeah, look, he's really tired. I need to send him home to sleep or I'm gonna kill him. Oh good. You live another day, James. Oh, I'm glad we found him before he died. We also need to take a selfie with him before he does die. Oh, we've got bills. Take photo with James. Oh, look how pregnant she is already. She's so used to this. It's amazing. Oh, I love it. So, also, let's talking about babies and kind of generation 3. Oh, Zoe's got such a cute face. Every time I see Zoe, I'm like, she's literally adorable. She's just so cute. Like, look at her wee button nose and just, she's a cutie. But let's talk quickly about generation 3. So Alice, as you know, is a light-skinned person. So is Zoe. They've got different hair colors, but what type of baby daddy do you think we should have babies with for our last one? I was thinking we definitely should have someone with... See, I'm not sure. Do I want a sim that is like that looks maybe, I don't know, obviously I'm down to do a different skin tone. That doesn't bother me. But do I want a sim with black hair or do I want a sim with red hair? Like, we've had a lot of gingers, and you guys know how I feel about my ginger babies. I'm feeling like a ginger because you know how I feel about my ginger babies. Like, I love my ginger babies, but, you know, yeah. What do you guys think? What kind of descent do you feel the baby daddy should be that we have our heir with? Which, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm gonna probably just try to make it so even if it comes out, like, say we have a baby with, like, I don't know, I'll pick someone we've already had a baby with, but say we've have a baby with, it's probably better I go down here, I don't know, this guy, right? And the baby comes out looking like this. I'm gonna make it so they look like orange. Not actually like orange, but you know, that kind of like, we're gonna give it the father's complexion and we're gonna give it the father's hair color. Because I don't know, as much as I love blondes, I want a different hair color because we've had like a lot of blondes. Actually, we haven't had that many blondes. We've had 5 total. Oh no, 6. So we've had a lot of other hair colored sims, but you know, I don't know. We've looked at a lot of blondes, so I want to mix it up and have like a different hair color to what we've had before. That's just kind of my general rule with things. I try to like mix it up, especially generational wise. Like, you know, if I've had a blonde in the past 2 generations, I don't want another blonde as like in my legacy and stuff, you know. It's like I try to mix it up so you guys are looking at different stuff because I don't know. I'm a visual person. I like to look at different colors and all that jazz, so I figure you guys probably do too. But yeah, I don't know. So let me know. I mean, obviously you can submit baby daddies and they could be the father, but we'll see. Excuse me. What? Why are you still here? Go home. Please leave. I'm pregnant. You don't need to be here anymore. Like, what are you doing? Oh my goodness. They're B students? I'm kind of offended right now that these guys are B students. I'm kind of really offended if I'm being honest. Why would they do that? How could they do that to me? That's really quite rude. So, I think, yeah, I don't care what these two do. These two can do whatever they want now. It's whatever. They've, like, aged up. But I think, how close are these guys? Yeah, so my plan, right? I'm going to keep Magnolia and Nectarine, I believe. Yep, Nectarine. Yep, got it. Until the Kangaroo Paw and Lychee are teenagers. We'll keep these two, just so in case we need any help with the toddlers. And then hopefully next episode, we'll also age up Ivy and Jasmine so that we can have like a 4 creator sim things and do the 2 teenagers once they're teenagers and the 2 kids once they're kids. So that's the plan, Stan. Imagine if someone's actually called Stan watching. Hi, Stan. Shout out to you. Would you like to make a donation? Sure. That's probably the only way I'm going to get famous at this point, but you take my money. Actually, talking about taking my money, I need to pay my bills. Perfect. Beautiful. And then you two, once you've done your homework, I mean, I guess I can send you to... I mean, you could look after... Who is this? Oh, that's the Pizzazzes. That's one of our baby daddies. He didn't age very well. I was like, who is this strange man in my house? Let's make a bathtub. Oh, but you guys, though, talking about, like, I don't know, Generation 3, it's got me so excited. And looking at all the responses, whew, there's, like, I can't tell what's going to win. Like, there's a couple in the lead, like, for some things at the moment. But it's really anyone's game at this point. Like, it's kind of wild. Like, it's really just, like, whew. Who could win? I don't know. It's really like anyone's game at this point. How are you guys doing? Like, could you maybe do something useful before you go to bed? Like, I think you can maybe do some shapes and you can play with those. And yeah, good choice. Good choice. You can also play with some shapes and then you can play with that and then you can go to sleep. I think that's a better choice than, I don't know, staying up. How are you doing? Not bad. So these two are eating, so we might send these two to the bathroom. Just so, you know, we don't have the bathroom rush. And then these two can go to the bathroom after that. Good plan. I actually really like managing lots of Sims. It's kind of wild, actually telling the Sims what to do, because I've been playing a lot of my Legacy challenge, which if you don't know, I play an I'm surrounded by idiots version of the Legacy, which means I can only control one Sim. So I literally just control one Sim. If my Sim doesn't want to go to school, work, they don't. Like, it's wild. I have a lot of fun. I do control them occasionally for, like, story purposes and, like, toddlers, because I'm not going to see a toddler, like, suffer. But, you know, otherwise, I let them do what they want. Oh, she's getting better at crafting these. I want an excellent one. Keep on going. I would also really like... I'm not too concerned if we don't actually finish Zoe's new aspirations, like the location and popularity. I'm not too concerned. I feel like we've had a good go at them and we've given it a go. But I really want to do something like I really want to do with Zoe is unlock the secret lot in the Oasis Springs Park, which we need level 10 handiness for. So that's something I really want to do. I don't really know why, but I think it's going to be fun. Like, we don't often get a sim to max level handiness. So I think it's something I'd really like to do as like a, I don't know, just a bit of a goal, I guess. I don't know. I think it could be fun and just kind of good. But yeah, look at that. I've done pretty good with my kids. What's my butler doing? Can you do something useful? Why don't you go make some more food for me? Thank you. Also, I think next time we have a butler, I'm going to build the house with the butler in mind and keep them in a separate building, kind of like a shack that Orange had. I think Dawn said that. She didn't say that Precisely, but she said if the butler doesn't step up your game, you need to like put them in a shack like oranges, and I'm like, that's a great idea. We're gonna just start by putting them in a shack next generation, because I think that's just where we want them. I think I'm fairly certain that was Dawn, so thank you. I've got a pretty bad memory, but I'm fairly certain that was you. Also, who's using this computer? It's moving by itself. Who's using it? We've got a ghost, everybody. What the heck? That's creeping me out. Someone actually has to come use it now. You, my friend. Play some Sims. Can he? He can't use it because the ghost is using it. Alice is using it. We can't... Why can't we see Alice? Oh, why do I have an invisible sim? Man, this save's getting old. You know the save's getting old when your Sims is turning invisible, but that's fine. Whatever, Alice. You do you, queen. Oh, look at this. The butler's being helpful today. In shocking turn of events, the butler does something. Alice left and the computer turned off. It was Alice. She's invisible. Invisible. That's wild. That's really crazy. I don't know. Oh, man. That's really cool. But anyways, I think with that, I'm going to end the episode. It's fairly late. All the kids are going to sleep. We will pick it up next time when, I don't know, what are we doing next time? We're going to try to age up these 4 Sims. So hopefully the toddlers can get their shenanigans together and get some skills. Hopefully. I think we'll probably struggle the most with the potty skill, but that's okay. We'll try our best. Hopefully we can get them aged up. If not, we'll just age up these 2 and move these 2 out, which is fine. That's okay. Doesn't bother me. But anyways, thank you all for watching. And if you haven't already, like I mentioned at the start, please go vote in the poll. I'd really appreciate it. And it's totally anonymous. And if you need any help, there's a video explaining how to do it all and stuff. And I don't know, it's really easy. You just gotta click the things and it won't take you very long. But anyways, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye!